Hello, Heidi here. I'm back. Aren't you glad? Okay, these are a couple journals I did a few months ago. These are journals that I did for Junk Journal January. And actually, this was one journal. I actually had made a 5-inch spine, and it was still gator mouthed. Yeah, it was really bad. So, once again, Heidi didn't like it. So there's a ton of stuff in here. I did the Junk Journal January project with Debbie at Ink and Page. I didn't do it exactly like she did. I did sorta like she did. I followed along. I used those digitals. So yeah, so we will start with one of them. I mean, that was one journal. This is one thing. But there was this project, I think it was like every day, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was. So anyhow, this is the first one. I had originally used this blue material. I had this was the first one. I think it was right. I probably and I tore it down. Put some ribbon on it. Added this to it to hold it together as a tie. I attached the ribbon to the back of the book with a great big button. Hard spine, hard cover. So you open it up, and this is the beginning. Da, da, da. It's been a minute since I looked at any of these. This one is a belly band. It's got just this little note card in it. It's got tons of little snippets, buttons, material, seam binding, ribbon, and I mean just about anything you can think of. Yeah. So yeah, that's the first thing. And it's got, burlap on it. It's got, oh my goodness, just like everything you can think of. Anything I could get my hands on is on there. First pocket, got a library card in it. And I actually started it on January 2026. So that's what's written on the card. And there's another ticket tag in there. I used the paper, not all of the, I think this one was Wild Rose Bohemian that I had. It was laying on my desk and I used it for a tag. Yeah, it goes in there. And then there's little snippets all over. Some numbers. Summits of the Andes of Peru. It's just, I just got a little bit of everything on here. Next page, we have another belly band with a tag. If I can get hold of them. They're all in there. There's tons of them in here. There's this one. That's a tag inside a tag belly band. Slides together like that. They've all got, there's writing space on some of them. Here's another tag with a tag. Okay, there. 2 tags. This one has a film strip on the back. It's got love. It's got, some type of, I want to say ribbon. I'm not sure if it's ribbon or not. This one has some ribbon on it with a tab on the top of it. And then this has this real pretty ribbon around it. It's embossed on the back. And then these go in here like this. And like that. And there are 2 pockets on here on this belly band. So there's a belly band like this that this one goes into, and then there's this one that goes in this pocket. the second pocket. The pocket on the belly band. So it's like pocket, pocket, pocket. And it's got a little clip up there, just because. And this one has a little dangly clip with a little cluster on it. It's got buttons and some ribbon, some lace, some cheesecloth, a little dangly with a bird on it. And then we have a tag there and a pocket there. It's got some sewing around it. That's for the other side. And yeah, this was for Junk Journal January. So when we started out, we had Junk Journal. It's got some boo-boo tape in it. It's not a boo-boo, it's just there. It's holding this. This was a tip-in, actually. And we sewed around that. And this was the prompt for each day of the month, and it was January. And so we got a little cluster here with a butterfly on it and a stencil. And then we have some writing on the belly band with a butterfly. It's got some I want to say you know, that stuff that you put on. What is that? I'll think of it in a little bit. Like I said, I'll think of it. I can't never remember nothing. I get on here doing this and then I get nervous and I forget everything. But yeah, there's vellum in it. There's that. It's really cool. I just love that. It's got, it came on flowers that Jimmy gave me. That material. And then underneath it, it's a digital lace. And we have another pocket over here with a little flip in it. With the fabrics, we got ribbons and like a swatch fabric and a piece of lace and a pretty flower and some paper to write on. And that's the back of it with some tape on the top of it. And that goes in there. Let's see if I can get it back in there. I can't get nothing. Not good at lighting. And that's the first signature. Here's the second signature. And it's got another side pocket for a pretty butterfly. It says, hope is the thing with the feathers that perches in the soul. And then we got this slide in there with a blue thing with a butterfly and a really pretty scene on there. That slides in there. And over here we got some more butterflies. We've got a little dangly on the clip on the side here with some lace and ribbon, a jar of buttons on it. Got buttons on the dangle. And then in here we have this frame and it's got butterflies in it. And then it has all these different tags that are butterflies with pretty paper in the back of it, layered. There's a layer underneath it. And it goes like that. And then you slide it in the frame. Like that. And yes, I put the little tab on the wrong side, but you know, we'll not tell anybody. And then these little things can just sit down in there like that. You know, you always stick little pictures at the bottoms of your frames. Yeah. And that is on a piece of vellum. And then it's got a piece of dictionary page on the back of that vellum. And then there's an envelope that is paper clipped in here. There's another little cluster there. And you can just put all your precious little treasures in the envelope. Really pretty. And let's see, over here we have a corner pocket that is with torn paper, made with torn paper, distressed. All the edges are distressed. We have a tag in the front. It's got denim on the top as a topper, and a piece of lace for the little tag. And this is a double tag. It's got that hole, and then it's got a hole back here. And we got another really pretty butterfly tag that goes in here in the back. It's all collaged back in here. I don't think any of this comes down. I was trying to remember. Pretty sure it doesn't, but yeah. So it's all collaged back behind there. And then the tags go back in here like that. Yeah. And then we got just pretty paper and some blank sheets to write on, a little button collage with some strings and mushroom. And this is another little dangly on a paper clip with a charm. It's got a little birdie charm on it. It's got a dragonfly, a ticket, and a tag on it. And it just paper clips to the edge of the book, like so. It's on a safety pin, which is then attached to the paper clip. And it goes up here. If I can get it back up here. I'm still working with half an eye. One eye, my eyes are still not right. So if you're wondering why I'm being kind of weird and not being able to do things, that's why. All right, this has a big old thing on it, label on it. This has a book in it. The book got a ribbon on it. It's got lace. It's got some cheesecloth on it. It's got that old book page on here. A little snippet glued on there. It's got lace under here. It's got some paper that you could write on. It's got really pretty pages. More paper to take notes on. There's a jelly print, down page, an old book page, and the back. And it's all put together with that ribbon and lace. Okay, this is another revision I did to the book. I changed the page out. I put a new page in there. I added a paper clip to that. And we adjusted it a little bit so that it looks a little bit better. Just a really pretty collage page. It's got metal charms and rose, a leaf attached to it, strings, lace, ribbon. It says, "For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it." Written up there in gold. And there's another page. Here's a collage, a stamped collage. It's got clocks, it's got material, it's on by paper clip. Here's another little cluster right there. It's attached to that page. Here are another pocket with tags, super pretty tags with, it's not torn, it's, decorative edged paper put on there like that. This has a piece of material for the topper, and that's got a piece of material. And the butterfly has little antennae, and there's a little curvy there, a feather. It's got cheesecloth on there, bunches of flowers. Over here we have kind of like a celestial page. It's got dyed cheesecloth. It's got gold paint. There's gold stars painted on there. This says, "Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground," with Theodore Roosevelt. It says a journey down here. It's got gold over this. Inside here, there's a couple tags. There's a little, kind of like a little book that you can put stuff in. It's got pockets in it. It's the moon a star map. This is Moon Dreams in there with lace around the pocket. And then a pretty page. There's an ink swatch, or ink, I know better. Paint swatch, it's a paint, case. A belly band, and it's got real pretty tag flowers and a butterfly back there. Journaling cards. Over here we have Mist Gray, Burnt Umber, Stillwater Blue, Pale Sage, and Warm Vanilla. It's dyed lace for swatches on like a fabric swatch card on the back. Excuse me. It's in the side pocket there. And then we've got butterflies, we've got lace on there. A couple stamps, tickets. Then we got another gorgeous page here. Here we have a kind of like a waterfall, but it's not waterfall. It's different layers of pocket. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. This first one has a lady on it. She's double-sided, Victorian, with a little piece of lace there. You can see her little purse and the umbrella. There's digital lace on the edge of that page. Some fabric back here. This one has a butterfly with some lace behind it. Some more lace edge. More lace edge. This page has a little tab on it with a little cluster, Do All Things with Love, with some book page, like dictionary behind it. Some gorgeous embroidered lace on here. Here's a blank page you can use for writing. This is digital lace on the edge of this page, and that they all kind of lace so that you can see them. On this last one that goes with that set has this gorgeous gold ribbon with some more gold on it. It has got a really pretty metallic looking flower, a tag, another journaling card that goes in that little pocket right there. Then this great big pocket, this is all embroidered lace that's on here. And then it's got a great big tag in here. Journaling card, tag, whatever. And then on the top of here it says Dream with a metal, piece of metal, like a, I don't know what they're called. I can't think of it. But, yeah. And both pages are like double, they got double-sided. They're not just, one-sided. On the back of that page, we have a fabric pocket with butterflies and flowers. And then inside here, we have little fabric swatches. This is a butterfly and a tag with lace and ribbon and some swatches. This has a little dangly on here like that with buttons and fabric and lace, ribbon, all that stuff. And then we got like a little fabric swatch card thing, fabric swatches with ribbon and different little fabric things, looking some more ribbon, lace, embroidered, and another gorgeous flower card you can write on the back of. There's some lined paper in there that you can write on, and a gorgeous back to that. And that's on there with a bulb pin with a button on it. On that one, this one, that's just got a ribbon on the top and a jump ring with gorgeous writing on the top of it. This is another, like a fabric swatch, that you would go to the fabric place and pick furniture out and pick your fabric. And we've got ribbon and fabric samples and more gorgeous fabric and a writing place. And those go in this little fabric pocket, just like that. And the next page here has this real pretty tab on the top of the page. Over here we have like a corset type pocket. It has all kinds of stuff in it. I am not going to take it all out. I'll never get it all back in. But it's got butterflies with their little antenna that wobble. It's got the ribbon that is, crisscrossing all of it with, there's all the little eyelets are in this digital ribbon that's down here. These are handmade beads on the ends of the ribbon. That has like this one is a picture. I can get it out. Thing like that. And it looks like it's in a frame, but they can all be written on and stuff. And they're all just tucked in here underneath the ribbon and up inside of there so that they stay in place. There's eyelets all up on that one. There's flower tucked in there. Some tags tucked in there. Okay, and then a blank on the back here. This one is more like a waterfall. This is this magnetic closure that closes it. And then always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. And these are all framed out like that in picture, and with another picture on that side. Gorgeous pictures on this side, framed in washi tape and stuff. That was the theme that day, I think. Here's another really pretty picture of a girl dreaming. And these two have a place for journaling. There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. It's E.S. Lewis, and this is framed out with washi tape. And I have some the Tim Holtz fabric washi. And then there's this really pretty cutout on the back of here with a butterfly and some more gold washi tape and a ribbon and more places to journal. That closes all up. Back. And then the page is blank. Here's a button card that's attached to this fabric pocket lace fabric. And you open this up and it's got a tag on the inside of it tucked in there. There's all kinds of tags tucked in there. And then that is all stamped. Swatch card again, another color swatch card, a book, flowers. And they all slide in there like that. And that's actually the back of the back. There's two places to put. There's a double pocket there. And then this one is in the end between the fabric and the lace. There's a button, a handmade button sewed on there. And this is just pinned to the fabric. It's sewed around with covered lace on the back. Buttons are all hand sewn on. And there's a little dangly on this pocket. It's got a tab on it with a little dangle with ribbon and lace and word and button and with a bulb pin. Over here we have specimen cards. There's film strip tape, eucalyptus. This is real flowers that Jimmy had given me, and I painted them blue. Or they painted them blue. I'm not sure who did, but they're blue. Here's a butterfly in there on that one. And a little writing card on there. Yeah, this one has a little card in it too. And over here are a few of my favorite things. Here's some real dried flowers inside this one. And each got their own little pocket. And this one is fabric and lace, and it has an owl in it with another little card to write on. And you turn the page, and here is another one of those huge envelopes. Doesn't have anything in it, but yeah. And that comes to the end of that first half of that journal. And then we just take this and tie it shut. So there's the first part of the Junk Journal January that I did. And this is number 2. This one, I just love this fabric. And then I was like, oh, look, this is so cool. Because I really liked this sari silk that I had. And it's got this that really big, that was really big. I was like, what can I do with that? How can I make it so? I put, these are homemade beads that I put on there, on the top and on the bottom to gather the fabric together. And then we open up and we have this beautiful blue page. And here we have a little cluster down here with the word script up here. Some Tim Holtz washi tape, the linen washi tape, whatever, or fabric, whatever it is. And then we have a little book in there that you can write in. It's got a little girl, a little lady in it, an old Victorian looking lady. So that's that cute little owl on the back. I love those little owls. We got a pretty card, journaling card, and all that goes in there, like that. And on the next page, we have, this is not a double pocket, it's just a single pocket with a journaling card and a little pretty thing there. This one has got, this is just paper clipped to it. The top there, it's got a journaling card on a side tuck. You open that up, it's stenciled right here. It's got some more tags in here to write on. It's got a butterfly stuck in there. There's buttons on here. There's a ribbon that says acceptance on that pocket. And then you open it up. There's more stenciling here. Then there's this pocket. And this pocket has 2 tags in it. A mailbox and a birdhouse. And then it has this great big journaling tag with this paper clip to it. It says, breathe, gentle heart, listen, and within. And it's got embroidered lace on there with a button and a place to write on the back. That goes down in there like that. And it goes, flips back up, and it's closed. And then you turn the page, and we have a belly band with a great big tag in it, really pretty flowers on it, with that's blue digital lace. And then this one is post office, a post, and it's got all these little envelopes here, and these little things inside, and little papers inside of them. There's lace on here. There's all kinds of postmarks on here. Turn the page. We got some butterflies with their antenna. This is something I can't remember. I think this is the right one. Yeah, this is the right one. It's got hidden tags in it. The butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough, and these will come out, and that's by, I don't know, I can't pronounce that name, but yeah. But they got little antennas on them. I always put little antennas on them. And these butterflies all come out. with tags, hidden tags in here, like that. This one will come out too. I just have to get it. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. And it's Albert Einstein. And then there's on the back. And they just slide right down in there. Those are meant to be like a hidden tag. They're called a hidden tag. And there's tags here. Right there behind that little cluster made with snippets and all that. And then here's another butterfly cluster. And then there's a writing page here with a long tab on it with lace, flower, butterfly, lace underneath the butterfly, and strings. And then they turn the page. There's this gorgeous page in here. More writing space. And that page. Here's a little book. It has charms on it, an owl and a little clock. It's got papers inside of it, so you can actually write on it, take notes and stuff. And then we have little tags over here. Got this little tiny side pocket with tags and snippets and all that stuff. And they go down in here. There's lace underneath the top of the pocket. No, I don't think it's meant to go in there this way. Like this. I didn't know if it could get underneath that lace or not, but it goes this way. Like that. There's another butterfly cluster. There's some of those. There's a pretty gorgeous bird on this pocket with lace underneath it. Some music notes, tickets. And then this goes inside the pocket. Right here. Like so. It's open on one side. And gorgeous blue leaves over here. Here we have a corner pocket. Actually, a two-corner pocket. It has, so it's a double pocket. It has this big one in the back. It's got lace on it, and it's also a corner pocket. And it's got that pretty feather in it, and then it has a paper clip holding in these two tags that you can journal on. You can journal on the back of that. You can journal on the back of the feather if you want. But yeah, it goes in there. This is in the back pocket, like this. And then in the front pocket, it's got bird notes, bird eggs, and that gorgeous picture on there. It's kind of like a bookmark shape, it looks like. And I stick them in there and dump them all out. Another picture. Oh, there's this little blue book picture light. All right, over here we have these are attachable and unattachable. They're attached with Velcro, closed with Velcro. Little file folders, accordion files to put in. You can put collage bits in there or whatever. And then here's another one that has scraps with a really pretty cluster on the side here. This is the same. It's another accordion file, and it also can come off of there. And we have writing space here. Here we have a collage with a butterfly piece, real pretty birds and stuff on the edge here. I don't think that comes up. Pretty sure it doesn't. Have to check everything. It's been a few months. Oh, that was his tail. Okay, and then over here we have a butterfly on here. It's a lot of, it's got texture paste on it, black texture paste, real pretty flower, clipped to the page. I need to fix that. And here we have a real pretty piece of paper you can write on. Over here we have, it opens up with a stamp, looks like a mushroom stuck down in, tag stuck down in there. Here is like a bookmark kind of shape. Here's some stuff that is paper clipped up here. We've got tags, we've got a piece of writing, and we have this. It's got a collage on the front of it, and we have some book page under here. With this, it's got closure with fabric, and this all goes in a little pocket down here. And get it in there. There we go. And then that closes. It opens and it closes. And we turn the page. And we got a writing space, and then over here we have like multiple pockets. So the first one, back here in the back, has this great big tag in it, journaling card. And that has a piece of vellum. It goes, slides down in there. And then we have this one that has a couple tags, great big tags in that are absolutely gorgeous. I love these pictures. I just fell in love with the artwork in this. It's just beautiful. And there's that pocket right there. And then there's one more pocket down here, a smaller pocket down here that has all these little tags in it and a bigger tag. It's got butterflies on it and flowers. And it goes, slides right in that lower pocket, just like so. That is like a cascading pocket. And then we got page, writing page, and then we have this that is just a cluster, a collage. I can see the light of a clear blue morning on there, and it's got lace and ribbon and flowers, and then it's clipped onto the page with two little clips. And then we got butterfly over here. Here's a piece of vellum page that you can see through. It makes it really pretty. And then there's Be Still, Let Go, tags, flowers. There's a lace flower on there. There's material on there. And then we turn the page. And over here there's more post. There's an envelope. It's hand sewn around. Like that. And then we got a pocket down here that's got all kinds of posts on it. Letters, writing, book page, little card. It's got handwriting on. They all go in that pocket. Get in there. Alright, and then over here we got more post stuff. These actually have tags in them. Little circle things. This one has little flowers in it. In that little pocket. And that one don't got nothing in. That one don't got nothing in. Just checking, I can't remember. There's stamps in this one up here. And then you've got little postcards over here on the side where it says postcards. And there's little envelopes, little postcards on here. And we've got some more down here. Got little postcards here, little envelopes there, little clusters here. picture. That other one's an envelope. And that is actually 2 pockets, an upper pocket and a lower pocket. And we turn the page and we got another side pocket here with this gorgeous tag in there with this really pretty cluster on it with embroidered lace. And it's got some drywall tape on there, distressed on the back. On the inside of it, it has tags, I'm sure. There's a tag, swatch card tag, a swatch card tag, linen fabric tag, and a really pretty picture all on the inside of the pocket. Oh, I can't get it open. All right, so there's that. Oops, I missed one. Can't forget that one. All right, and that goes in that tag, which is covered with embroidered lace. Over here we have another side pocket. We've got a bird, we've got clusters. It says breathe. Let it go, let the sky take it. Let the water carry it, let the earth hold it, because you don't have to anymore. I can't tell who said that, but it's signed. Who said it? Here is a really cool tag with, it's got lace on it, piece, it's got paint on it, it's got a lot of texture to it, it's stenciled, it's got the embroidering, it's got the pretty shinies on it. And then this tag has another saying on it. It's got paint on it or something. It's definitely got texture on it. Oh, I know what it is. It's embossed with embossing powder. Whenever you are creating beauty around you, you are restoring your own soul. And then it's got a little cluster here on the side. And those go back in the side here. And then we got a live butterfly floating around. Came out of this, I believe. Is that pocket? I don't think it is. I think it was just stuck in there. And it's got like a, it's a receipt. And then a pretty tag. Those go in there. And then over here, we have a little penguin. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. And then it's got all kinds of different little samples, paper samples, and I don't know, it looks like a check kind of, fake check. And then we got ribbon here. And this flips up when the beads aren't caught. More pretty dangly beads on the end of there. This flips up. And it's got a real pretty back to it. And then there's fabric here. And there's stenciling with some paint. And then there's all sorts of tickets and tags and down in here. There's bunches and bunches of tags down in there. And that's like a regular pocket. And this is like an envelope. And that's over the top of it. It's got fabric and lace on it there. So these go in the little pocket across the bottom, like that. The ticket, tags, and 2 more tags. And then back here in the envelope, we have a receipt, a gorgeous flower, another thing that looks kind of like a receipt, and another looks like a picture with a frame around it. And that goes in the envelope. And then it comes back closed with the little dangly ribbon beads. And then we turn the page. We got another gorgeous belly band made with ribbon and gorgeous butterflies, and another tag. with writing space on it. And journaling card. We got this really pretty flower. It's got a little dangly on here with ribbon and lace and button. And let's see, we got gorgeous little cutout down here. More lace. A lace belly band on this tag that has another tag in it that we can use for journaling. Goes under there. If I can get it under there. There's a little band. This says, cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. It's a magnetic bookmark like on there. And we've got a piece of vellum and the back of the book. And that is the end of that journey. That is number 2. So both of these, they were one book. This is what I did with Junk Journal January with Debbie. Oh, I just pulled that off. I'll put it back on. So yeah, so these are my 2 journals from that. And I have some more stuff to show you, but I will be back in another video with that. Bye!